welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new here, my name is Abby. I am recently here starting on YouTube. I've just filmed a few videos and posted a few videos. I've been on Instagram as More Than Just Skin for a few years now, posting about my love of skincare, all things beauty, makeup, hair, and some lifestyle stuff thrown in the mix. Today I thought I'd come on here and talk about masks, and specifically talk about a few, well, I'm talking about all the masks that I currently have in my stash, and I will specifically talk about the ones that I tend to use more often, why I like them, what they're good for, and so on. So let's get started. And I have some notes here. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. Because I have a little bit of information written down, such as the price and things like that. So I thought first what I would start with is the more higher end masks that I have in my collection and the ones that I like to use. You will see if you follow me on Instagram that I feature a lot of Natura Bisse products. I really love their products. It's a higher end brand. It's, I think, based out of Barcelona, Spain. And a local shop not far from where I live carries that line. And it is a beautiful line. Now, it is pricey. It is pure luxury skincare. But I wanted to start with some of the masks that I have out of that brand and first start talking about those. So first up, this really isn't necessarily a mask, but I consider it a mask for me because you put it on your skin, you leave it for about 15 minutes, and then you wash it off. And that's my definition of a mask. So while it's not called a mask, for me, since I use it like a mask, I consider it a mask. And that is the Natura Bisse Glyco line, Glyco Extreme Peel. And this is what it looks like. So let's start by getting out of the way. The most difficult part to say, I should say, is that this comes in at $260. And yes, you heard me right, and I bought this with my own money. Now, the reason that I purchased it is the store I was talking about that is local to me, twice a year they bring in a Natura Bisse rep who does facials and kind of assesses your skin and tells you what you need to do. So I was there this year and we were talking about my skin, and she was like, man, your skin is in really good shape. And I attribute that from the journey that I've been on and what I've been doing to take care of my skin. And she's like, what are your biggest concerns? And I said, really, my biggest concerns are sunspots. I have a few that really are bothersome to me, and I really hate looking at them every day. And she said, well, the best thing, you know, for those is going to be some sort of peel. And I said, yeah, I'm scared because of my sensitivity to do any sort of chemical peel, like at an esthetician or a dermatologist. That really just scares me. And she suggested that I try this product. Now, she used it on my skin. There was no burning, there was no irritation. And when she took it off, I could noticeably tell just from that one use that my skin looked more radiant. So I dove headfirst into it and purchased it. So like I said, it was $260. You can occasionally find Natura Bisse cheaper. I believe I got some products from Skincare RX during Black Friday for maybe 30 or 35% off. And that would be a good time if you're wanting to try this out. But the way you use this product is I use it twice a week, and this should last about 6 weeks. And I really have noticed a difference in my sunspots. I feel that it fades my sunspots and it really makes it look better. So the main ingredients in that are glycolic acid. So if you have a problem with glycolic acid, stay away. Malic acid and aloe. Aloe is the biggest, what's most important for me in the product, because it comes after the acids and it gives a soothing feature to the product. So that's kind of what sold me on the product. Next up from Natura Bisse is a mask that you pair it with their overnight oil, and that is the Diamond Extreme mask. Now, this mask is an overnight mask, and it goes hand in hand, like I said, with their oil. And the most important ingredients, or the top ingredients in that particular mask, are hyaluronic acid, copper peptides, and retinol. So the nights that I use that product, I don't need another retinol in the mix. Like I said, I like to pair it with the oil. It actually is sold separately, but in conjunction with the oil, and the cost of it is $110. Now, I don't use it. When I first got it, I used it every night for 7 days, which is what they say to do. And then I've backed off and I use it a couple of times a week. But it really is a gorgeous product. I find when I wake up, my skin looks radiant, it feels hydrated, it feels healthy, and it's just a really nice product. The next mask from Natura Bisse is the one that I've purchased the most, and it is the Natura Bisse Diamond White Glowing Mask. This mask sells for $95. It comes in a tube, and I find that this mask really lasts a long time. This mask's main ingredients contain aloe, pomegranate extract, which contains ellagic acid, which is an antioxidant, which for me is incredibly important, and bisabolol, which is an anti-inflammatory, which reduces redness. So you can see why I love this mask and why I keep reaching for it. It is probably, well, it's not probably, it is my most bought mask. It is my most used mask. The smell, it smells so good. It smells like a lot of the other Natura Bisse products, which I absolutely love. It comes out white. It feels wonderful on the skin. When I take it off, I feel like my skin has a radiance about it, and it has reduced redness. So now, those are definitely my most expensive masks. I completely understand if your budget does not allow you to get something like that. I shouldn't be purchasing it because it is so expensive. There are plenty other masks out there. First thing that I meant to talk about at the very beginning of my video, if you're going to mask, and I think everybody should mask, you need this. You need this hairband, or a hairband similar to it. My friend Anti-Aging Amber gave me this. I have a few other ones. I buy mine at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, but you can also get them on Amazon. You definitely need this to hold your hair back while you are masking. Next up, another mask that is semi-new to me is the Indie Lee clearing mask, and it looks like this. It's in a jar. If you have a difficult time or don't like sticking your fingers down into a jar, you'll probably need to steer clear of this one. But this mask reduces and prevents breakouts. It contains chamomile and camphor extracts to calm redness and reduce inflammation, which ding ding ding, that checked the box for me. That's why I was interested in trying this product. It has glycolic acid, salicylic acid, and zinc oxide. So if you have a problem with those acids, you need to steer clear of this. This was sent to me by Cult Beauty, complimentary. It retails for $60. It also contains hyaluronic acid, but I love this mask. It has a smell of, I would say that's camphor. It reminds me of Noxzema, but it feels wonderful on the skin. It's very cooling. It's very soothing. When you take it off, your skin is not tight or dry because of the hyaluronic acid, and it's really just a great mask, especially if you're trying to detox your skin, get rid of some breakouts, get rid of some excess oil. Next up is a mask that is definitely not in my top mask. I really, frankly, don't care for it. And that is the Peter Thomas Roth Radiance Oxygenating Mask. And it's actually called online the Brightening Bubbly Mask. And it retails for $55. And you put this on, and it starts within 30 seconds bubbling. And it's kind of like foaming up, and it feels really weird on the skin. And the description says that it contains vitamin C and it reduces age spots. Now, it's supposed to enhance cell renewal, leading to age spots being diminished. I have age spots. I can safely say that I have not tried this enough to determine whether or not it works, because it frankly is just strange to me. You put it on, it creates a foaming action, and then it starts within 10 minutes, it starts kind of just, well, within 30 seconds, it starts bubbling up, and then you're supposed to remove it within 10 minutes. I find that it's very messy. It starts kind of dripping off and getting, it's just kind of weird. So this is definitely not my favorite mask, but it is a mask that's in my collection. Next up, a mask that I have gone through a few times, and you cannot even hardly see what this says because it's rubbed off. This is the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Mud Mask, and this retails for $22. I love this mask. I've bought it a couple of times. The main reason why I bought it a couple of times is the first ingredient is aloe. I love that. It works to diminish acne, and it's for fine lines. I don't find this at all irritating to my skin. It does not contain anything that would be irritating to my skin. It's also very cooling. I think it has a very fresh, lightweight scent, and it is a green color, which I like green masks. I think they're fun. So, and for the price, I really don't think you can beat this mask. Next up was a suggestion from Jordan Samuel of Jordan Samuel Skin. He suggested that I buy this mask, and he did not lead me wrong. This is the Caudalie Moisturizing Mask. It retails for $39. It restores moisture levels and reduces redness. This, I think, is a very nice dupe and a more affordable dupe to the Diamond White Glowing Mask by Natura Bisse. So I kind of try to use these interchangeably, but I think this is a beautiful mask, especially if you are dry or dehydrated. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous mask. It's very soothing. It has that Caudalie kind of lightweight smell. It's not offensive, and it's just a beautiful mask to try. Next up is I think it's called Cattier Paris. It's the Aloe Vera pink clay aloe vera mask for sensitive skin. This is a French pharmacy find. Not for me because I have not been to France, but if you are going to France or you are in France or can get your hands on this, I actually purchased this from Amazon and it retails for around $12. One thing you need to know, if you have a problem with shea butter, steer clear of this because it does contain shea butter. But the main ingredients are shea butter, organic peppermint, and aloe, and it's a purifying mask for sensitive skin. So if you are wanting a clay mask and you have sensitive skin, this is a very affordable option. My skin likes it. I enjoy it. I don't reach for it often, but it really is a beautiful, affordable mask. Two masks that I'm not sure you can easily get your hands on, and I'm sorry for that. One of them is the Manuka Honey Radiance Face Mask by Good Things. I picked this up. I found this at TJ Maxx, and yes, I'm looking at the price back here. It was $3.99. It is a great mask. It's suitable for vegetarians. It doesn't have anything offensive in there if you are a vegetarian, and it just provides a great hydration and radiance to the skin. The smell, I believe, is kind of a lightweight honey smell, which is what you would expect from a honey mask. Next up is one that I have been looking online for all morning and I cannot find it, and I'm very sad about it because I think this is a wonderful mask if you have dry skin, especially during the winter months, and it is the Innisfree Canola Honey Mask. I'm not sure where I purchased mine. I think I purchased it from Amazon, but I can't seem to find it. It's a Korean brand, and it is a honey mask. I'm going to show you the texture of it. It is a gel. It's thick. You can kind of see how it runs a little bit. It has the smell of honey, and it feels great on the skin. It just sort of warms up as you put it on the skin, and if you were to like massage it into your skin, it gets warmer and warmer, but it just feels great, especially for this time of year. It's very hydrating, it's very soothing, and it's great for dry skin. Plus, from what I remember, it was incredibly affordable. The last mask that I have, as far as not sheet mask, but just regular mask, is the small size of the Colleen Rothschild Clarifying Detox Mask. Now, I have had this mask. I've gone through numerous of the bigger sizes. I currently have the small size because I got it in a kit. And I'm definitely going to repurchase the bigger size. The bigger size sells for $48. The main ingredients are charcoal and clay, which detoxify the pores, vitamin C and willow herb, which brighten and soothe inflamed skin. Now, this mask is a great detoxifying mask for sensitive skins. All the masks that I'm showing you are good for sensitive skins, because if they weren't, I wouldn't have them in my stash. I would be getting rid of them. But this one is great for sensitive skin. I turned Amber, anti-aging Amber, onto this. She was reluctant because I think she was thinking anything with the word detox would probably not be sufficient for sensitive, prone skins, but I think she was pleasantly surprised and she actually really enjoys this mask. So if you are looking for something to detox your pores, but then also be soothing, I would highly, highly suggest that you check out this one by Colleen Rothschild. I have two favorite sheet masks, and if you've been following me a while on Instagram, you know I love me some sheet masks. I find them soothing. I find them incredibly luxurious. They just really are relaxing. They're fun, and I enjoy using them. But I've kind of narrowed it down to two that I really love the most, and both I purchased on Amazon. The first one is the Dr. Jart Vital Hydra Solution. And this one you can find on Amazon, and I think it's in a set of 5 for $14.75. This one just provides great hydration. It's really a gorgeous mask. It feels good on the skin, and after you take it off, you feel like you've gotten a boost of hydration. The other one that I like is by Freeset, and it's in the Donkey Milk line, and for 10, you get 10 of these for $21, and it is the Donkey Milk Aqua. Now, I also like the brightening one that comes along with this. I think they're both beautiful masks. They both provide hydration. They make your skin look brighter after you use it. They're both really good masks. So yeah, so that's my mask stash. Those are the ones that I reach for, some of them more so than others. And you will see those if you follow me on Instagram in my routine. But if you have any questions about any of these products, please list them down below. If you have any suggestions on videos, let me know as well. I'm so glad you took the time to spend this time with me if you are still here. And as always, I hope you are having a fantastic day and a great week. And I will see you all soon. Bye.